Almost everyone needs a willing stooge, and the Biden administration has found theirs in the mainstream media, with the Washington Post and New York Times serving as the CDC's main COVID fearmongers. Reporting on an internal CDC memo last night, the Post issued a headline saying, "The war has changed," in regards to the Delta variant, evoking images of a losing battle. While the Times highlighted that the Delta variant is more contagious than Ebola. Ooh, Ebola! But, you have a greater chance of being struck by lightning, by the way, than you do of catching Ebola. So let's keep the fear-mongering in check. Our next guest was temporarily suspended, by the way, by Twitter after simply raising concerns over this ever-changing COVID narrative. Dave Rubin, he tends to, affect all kinds of platforms and people, and now also the author of the upcoming book, Don't Burn This Country, and the host of the Rubin Report. He joins me now. First of all, I hear that it was another mistake, Dave, that it was those mistakes that only affect conservatives, that you should never have been banned on Twitter. What happened there?
I know, Tabby, it's so bizarre. For some reason, all the mistakes go in our direction. It's very, very weird. Look, in essence, all my tweet said was that the federal government is looking into vax mandates. That's what Biden said yesterday. I said the vaccines clearly aren't working as promised. That's obvious because they're putting us all in masks again, or they want to. And I said that they're prepping us for booster shots, which we know is happening. And that is what they said was misinformation about COVID. They locked me out of my account for 12 hours. I will tell you this, Tammy, if you've never been locked out of Twitter, they give you a countdown like there's a nuclear bomb about to go off, so you can actually watch the 12 hours
Dave,
go down.
I feel like
this morning I did.
I feel like I failed because I've never been suspended by Twitter. It's like I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't know how to handle it.
Patience, Tammy, patience.
Now, let me.
In any event, I did get an email this morning where they let me out of jail. They said it was an error, which tells you all you need to know. Today's errors are yesterday's misinformation.
Yes, and my premise here, and while we all do look at like these moments when it happens, because your voice then is quiet for 12 hours, that has a tremendous impact. It's not just with Naomi Wolf or President Trump when they're off of a platform. Then the promotion of other people and of other ideas also goes down. What do you think of my argument that, in fact, they're like the assignment desk, Twitter is. They're the suspenders and the banners. If you challenge the orthodoxy, which may in fact be completely wrong, it's not about misinformation, it's about not conforming. Isn't that right?
Oh, of course, because clearly what I said on all three fronts, as I just laid out, was not misinformation. This is stuff that's being reported in Washington Post and CNN and USA Today, as I tweeted about this morning once they let me out of jail. But the simple fact is we're watching a narrative collapse. One of the things that's happening in America right now is the left and the mainstream media and big tech, they love narrative rather than truth. So I just watched your previous segment, and it's good to see journalists like Laura Logan and doctors like Dr. Sapphire actually talk about truth and not narrative. And that's what we have to keep pushing because, fortunately, I have enough of a platform. And as you know, I started locals.com, and I'm thrilled that you're on there as well.
Yep,
so I was still able to communicate with my audience. Through my phone, I was still able to live stream and chat with my audience. And then because I have allies like you, I was able to have people shed light on the fact that I was suspended. And then eventually we shamed Twitter enough to put me back on. But the truth is 99.9% of people don't have that influence, so we don't know when other people are just taken out of these things.
Well, and it's also
meant
it's meant to frighten other people. It's meant to frighten your followers because they know they'll hear about it, and they know they don't have necessarily your foundation. And it's meant to self-censor. We're supposed to just shut up. As J.D. Vance said, "Shut up, Rube," right, or "Shut up, Hick." This is what we've got to confront and deal with directly. Now, you do have a new book. It sounds very intriguing. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, my first book, which came out about a year and a half ago, was Don't Burn This Book. And the idea was laying out the very basic principles that this country was founded upon about individual rights and rule and law and logic and reason and laissez-faire economics and capitalism. I think I gave a pretty strong defense in that book. And this is really part two of what I now believe will be a trilogy. This is, okay, we live in a time when everything is collapsing. We are watching crime go rampant. We're watching homelessness explode. We're watching a complete collapse of our institutional elite and our trusted sources. What are the things that you can do to take the power back for yourself? And whether that's owning your digital life, growing a garden or working out, there are ways to be more reliant on yourself than the big systems.
Well, that is my belief. It's my foundation here, and it's great to have you on. Thank you for your perspective. And I'm at tammybruce.locals.com, so it's a great platform. Thanks for starting it up. Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.